next guest is our main squeeze in Santee. We have Daniel Buksa in the house with his special guest from REIG Renovations, Brian Daly.
Welcome to the show, guys. What's up? How you doing?
Doing well.
Brian, it's been a while since I've had you on the radio show.
I know.
First time on TV.
I love the digs. I love the get up here. The orange shag, the colors. This is great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. I designed it myself. Nikki helped too. Mr. Buksa.
Life is treating us extremely well.
Right?
He's happy to be on the show
again. The happiest
again.
guy in the world. No matter when you ask him,
the nicest guy in real estate for a reason. That's his nickname. I don't know if you know that.
Nicest guy in real estate.
Nicest guy in San Diego real
I'll take
estate.
it. That's not, I'm not complaining.
So you wanted to bring Brian on today.
Absolutely.
Tell us why.
Thank you.
Well, Brian's someone I'm very proud to say that I partner with. It's a company that does business with integrity and people that you can trust. They do amazing renovations. Also very proud of what they do in the community. They specifically do a lot for the veteran community and giving back, and as well as helping people in tough times. So wanted to be able to bring Brian and give him the opportunity to tell San Diego what they're doing. And thank you for being on the show, Brian.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. You guys had a lot of coverage over Operation Renovation.
Yeah.
Now that was something when I was working at the UT, Rebecca. When I was working at the UT, we actually covered that.
Yeah.
It was a hot story that you guys are doing. I would like for people to know what you've done, because Daniel alluded to your work in the community and your work with veterans. Yeah. Tell us about Operation Renovation.
So, well, it all started as soon as we got started with the business in 2011. We decided, hey, immediately we're going to start giving back. My business partner is former Marine and very big military community, so we just knew we had to give back to the military. So we got involved with Wounded Warrior Homes. And they're still our charitable partner. So then we had this suggestion box in our office, and one of our employees said, "Hey, we should renovate a home for a veteran." And we're like, "Let's do it. Let's run with it." So it was a great opportunity, but man, it was a lot of work. We put on this contest and got about 70 applicants to get in, and we finally chose one last year and renovated their home. Over in Rancho San Diego, and it was like you said, it was an awesome family, great story, and the process was a lot of work, but a lot of rewarding work, and we ended up putting over $100,000 renovation into their home.
Wow.
This family actually
100,000.
Yeah,
that's real.
Someone
money
ring
right
the
there.
register button.
So this family actually bought this home as a flip. Imagine that. They bought it as a flip in 2012 or 13, and it turns out that there was a big foundation issue that was whether covered up or just not investigated properly, we don't really know, but we had to dig down like 15 feet to get under this huge footing. And anyway, we had so much help. We had all our vendors, a lot of them donated their time and energy, and we ended up putting this house together for them. And they had a son that was handicapped, and so we renovated their master bathroom so they could roll in the wheelchair, and it was great. It was an awesome family, and we're really hoping we can do it again. It was understandably a big drain on our finances. We didn't raise any money for it. This is other than the people that donated their time. This all came out of our pockets. So our goal is to keep doing it, but we need help.
Yes. So today you're going to talk about the launch of a new website,
correct,
which is designed to help people understand sort of what their options are when they go to sell their home. Tell us about that.
So, and Daniel can speak a little bit further on some of the other options, but this is something we've been doing for a while. We're an investment company. We buy and sell real estate, but there's a segment of the market of homeowners that we offer a service to buy their house direct, and so we've been operating this under our name REIG, but we felt like that didn't speak to the sellers well enough to the actual value that was there for them. So we're launching a new brand called Sell Your Home Direct, and it's just extremely straightforward for the segment of the market that we feel like we offer a big benefit to. It's basically our way to get our name out there to say, hey, we're here, and we're better than everybody else, and here's what we can do for you.
Okay, so that's one of the options,
yes,
right? Is you can sell your home directly to an investor.
Correct. Yes.
And that for a lot of people who need to make a ton of repairs and don't have the money, that could be very appealing. Or an estate sale or something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of different scenarios. Very small segment of the market for sure, and that's one thing that we're huge on. we have a lot of people come to us that just want to know what we can offer them for their house. But when we're not a good fit for them, we point them in a direction of somebody like Daniel, who really is, you know, the best option for them. Whether, you know, we could have bought the house or not, we just want to make sure they're in the right place for what they need. And so, in addition to, you know, just being a distressed property, sometimes people just need to, you know, we're working with a seller right now. She has all of her stuff for some reason locked up, and she owes money to this person, and if she doesn't give the money to that person, she's going to lose $50,000 worth of her belongings. She needs to sell her house to get the money, and so we're helping her through that process. Wow,
so that's a unique situation.
I know, right? It needs to happen in like 5 days.
Got the key to my storage unit. Dang it!
It's some weird stories come up. You hear a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of different reasons why someone might need your service. It's just nice to know that it's there.
Yeah.
You know, so you can go to the website on the screen if you or someone you know needs to sell your home directly, you don't have time or you don't have the ability to get your home ready for sale necessarily, then you can just go to the website on the screen and find out more information there. Daniel, as far as the other couple of options.
So this is one of the big reasons I like to partner with Brian, is they really do this with integrity, and they're looking for these clients' best interests, and sometimes it's the best play to actually sell the home right away, because sometimes these people are in situations where they need to sell the home quickly. But we're also giving people other options, whether it's renovate the home and try and sell it for top dollar, or just do a quick cleanup and sell the house as is. But I think when we're giving clients options based on their situation, and we're not just pushing our agenda, and we're truly doing what's best for these people. And I think that trust is why Brian has been so successful over the years, is they're truly out there doing business the right way. And that's why I'm proud to do business with them. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
It's great stuff. Well, I mean, it's true. These are facts,
right?
So, and you mentioned kind of the second option, which would be, you know, renovate the home and then sell it in a traditional fashion. In some cases, though, someone might be able to still sell their home without renovating it, and they would also go through you for something like that.
Absolutely. So we always like to be able to give people options, and sometimes doing a kitchen remodel or fixing up a bathroom, doing some landscaping, put a little bit of money into the project, and then gain another $50,000 in equity by selling the house, because a renovated home, as we know, is always going to sell for top dollar.
Totally.
The risks with those type of things, though, obviously is, you know, it takes longer to do the project. A lot of times people don't have the finances to be able to do the renovations, so that's why we like to give people options, and based off of their situation, a lot of them are, you know, people are all in different situations where it makes sense to sell quickly sometimes. Sometimes we want to renovate it and sell it for top dollar, or sometimes it makes sense just to do a quick cleanup and put it on the MLS and, you know, sell it as is.
Yeah. So, Brian, I have a question for you, because I'm sure you've seen some interesting stories have come up over the years. For people who try to renovate their own homes, do they end up becoming your clients? In other words, you know, even the Warrior home, it sounded like, or it wasn't the Warrior home, it was through Operation Renovation. Even that home, it sounded like someone bought it as a flip, but then they couldn't complete it. Does that a lot of times where you guys come in, people try to go buy a house to flip?
Yeah, it's really easy to get over your head when you don't know what you're doing in renovating your house. And if you're going to do this, just 2 weeks ago, we had somebody who was actually bought a house to flip, and they had owned the house since June of last year, and they leveraged this thing so much, and it was a full gut remodel, but they only had done the demo up to this point. So, you know, they got in over their head. They didn't know how to keep going, but they spent all their money on something that should have only cost about 10% of the total rehab cost. So if you don't know what you're doing, it's very easy to get in over your head.
So they basically vandalized the property themselves.
Yes, brought the value down, and then
spent money vandalizing the property. So stuff like that happens, and that's why it's great to know that you're a resource out there. Go to the website on the screen. These guys are buying houses as is. So even if you're in that situation, you've spent all your remodel money demolishing the property, that's what they're there for. Thank you guys so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. And stick around for more Smarter San Diego TV, where we guarantee to make you smarter than everyone else, commercial free.